up, y'all? It's your girl JoJo, and I'm here with the review for Married to Medicine. This is season 2, episode 4. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you all enjoyed your day, whether you spent it with family or just spent it chilling at the house. Whatever you decide to do, I hope that you enjoyed it. I have enjoyed mine so far. I actually forgot to watch Married to Medicine, so I just watched it. And now I'm here doing my review. So I had to put a little bit of clothes on so I could get on here on this camera to y'all. Dress it up a little bit up top. It ain't dressed up at the bottom, though. That's why this pillow is always right here. But anyways, so like I said, I hope y'all are doing well. The episode was... it wasn't really too much. I'm hoping the show is going to pick up. But lucky for them, I am a Halloween girl. I love costumes. I love dressing up. I love an alter ego. Okay, like my Virgo sister Beyonce. I love the most. And I love calling myself something. You know, Sasha Fierce and Miss Carter, whoever else. I love an alter ego in that way and getting dressed up and all of that. So, yeah, I think it's fun. Unfortunately, I don't have too many friends who like dressing up, and I love theme parties. Anything that can kind of get you out of character a little bit. I enjoy stuff like that, but you know. Y'all let me know. Y'all liked Halloween? I know some of y'all was forced to go to Hallelujah night. Okay, myself included. Wasn't no trick-or-treating. We going to Hallelujah night, but you know. We can wear our costumes to Hallelujah night. So I always enjoyed it. But lucky for them, it was Halloween, and so I enjoyed the episode for that reason. But it wasn't too much going on. So Kendra is working. She works once a week at a clinic in an underserved community right near her old high school. These are women who do not have access to the best care, top quality care. Some of them don't have insurance. Some of them are homeless. And this is her way of giving back. I was very proud of Dr. Kendra for that. So many people just get their degrees and go. And I'm not saying that that's wrong, but I'm just... You know, if you can give back in some kind of way, I mean, one day a week is awesome. And I don't know. I was just feeling her for that. I thought it was really, 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 really nice for her to be doing that. And yeah. I liked it. But she's in there with a patient. They do what they do. She's 34 weeks and she's about to pop and all of that, right? Baby's healthy, good. So then we move on. And we have, well, before I get to Jasmine and Shanique, I'll just finish up with Dr. Kendra. Dr. Kendra, later on, she is not feeling well. She's sick, so I guess she's caught whatever Hobart have. Now, if this was filmed around October, you guys know that was right around the time that, you know, the virus started. See, I don't know if it was this October, though, or the October before. No, it had to be this past October. I'm sure they didn't film that far in advance, so... That was right around the time that we started hearing about stuff. Okay, shout out to Lovely T, because y'all know she put us on. She put me on first anyway. But, yeah, he was telling her that it's not him that got her sick, and she's accusing him of getting her sick. Her mom made some pho, not pho, and I bet you it was good. Homemade, I could really go for some of that right now, but... They go downstairs and they're just talking and discussing Kendra going back to work. Hobart is really not for her going back to work. He wanted her to be home for at least 6 months because he thinks that is the best place for her. And right now we can afford it. I really liked him in this scene because everything was just logical, straight to the point. Like, well, this is how I feel about it. But of course, I support you and I support your career. But I think just given the situation that we're in right now where we can afford for you to be home, I think that you should be home, but ultimately it's your decision. It wasn't super macho. It wasn't, you know, illogical and emotional, because that's how a lot of y'all men sound when y'all don't have anything based in fact and y'all just be talking philosophical. It just comes off emotional. To me, that's how I see it anyway, because when your ego start acting up, it gets emotional. Okay, that's all I see anyway. So I just liked a good logical conversation between the two of them. But I'm thinking that Kendra is probably going to be going back to work. Okay, so Jasmine and Shanique. Jasmine and Shanique are shopping for costumes. And the guy who is helping them with costume is picking out all kind of 1980-ish drag show type of look. It's got a bunch of feathers. Kind of look like, y'all ever seen when you go to a drag show, it's always somebody like the older drag queen that's doing all the announcing. That's what the outfits look like that he was picking out. So Jasmine tells him, you know what, we got to leave the sexy to us because they want to get sexy for Halloween and they're going to find some cute little outfits, right? So her and Shanique are just discussing who all's coming to the party. Of course, they did not invite Leah, but if they were to have invited Leah, then she should come. She should come as a dump truck because she's a trashy mess. Jasmine and Shanique. Okay. So they're picking out their outfits, talking about not inviting Leah because Leah's a mess. They don't have time for the messy ones, and so she's not coming. But everybody else is coming. They think that it's going to be a good time. Shanique asked if she wondered what Britton's going to wear because Britton's always dressed up anyway. I bet she's going to be so cute. And Jasmine was like, I don't care what she's going to wear. Like, who cares? Who's worried about what anybody else is wearing? I was just like, oh, well, excuse us. We were just making some small talk, girl. But all right. So, yeah, they're picking out little outfits. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. So then we move on to Matt and Britton, and the boy is in the bed like I thought. Okay, he is in that bed. Dr. Britton got on a full, one piece. I'm just like, do y'all got the air conditioner on blast in that house? That look hot to be going to bed in. And her and Matt are laying in the bed talking. He's got some business to handle on the East Coast. That happens a lot because that's where most of his business is. So he might be gone for 3 or 4 days, come home for 2 days, and then have to fly back out. But they knew that it was going to be that way before they moved. The boy is in the bed, and he's just like, okay, well, good night, Daddy, because it's time to go to bed. And Matt, he gets up, he goes to the other room. I said, Matt, now you the daddy, and that's your son. Now, if Britton not going to put her foot down, then you need to put your foot down and say, let me tell you something, boy. This is my house. This is my bed. I pay the bills around here. You go sleep in your own bed. I'm not playing with you. It's not a choice. And then here come Britton. Well, they just come get in the bed because you're not here. And, that's just what they do. And then they just stay in the bed. And I don't kick them out. But it just kind of happens. I try. No, you're not trying hard enough, Britton. Those children are big. You do not have toddlers. They need to go sleep in their own bed, okay? Now, there's something else going on, really, because who don't want to be in the bed with their husband? There's a reason if you don't want to, okay? Especially if you want your child there instead of your husband. And they that big, right? It's not a baby. So, yeah, he got to go. I would have kicked him out that bed. And there's something wrong. I think it's something wrong with Matt, too, not putting his foot down about it. Because what man going to sleep in the guest room when he can sleep? Anyway. They're going to figure that out, I hope. So, everybody's taking their children trick-or-treating, and we see different clips of them taking the kids. The Britton family went as the Addams family, which I loved. It was so freaking cute. They talk a lot about their daughter who has an attitude. She does have an attitude. They don't know if it's typical teen or what's going on with her. She might just be like that. But I know I had a little, I actually am kind of mean, but I had a mean streak from like 12 to probably 18 where it was really, really bad, and somebody really should have set me down and talked to me that you get more flies with honey. Is that how it go? Or bees? Whatever you get with honey, be a little bit nicer. Somebody should have sat down and talked to me about that to be more pleasant. I remember when I was about 13, I had a permanent bump like right here in the middle of my forehead because I used to always be looking like this. It's not there anymore. It's gone. Well, I guess it's still, you can see it a little bit, but it used to be big. But it's because my face was literally used to sitting in that same look all the time. I just had an attitude. But anyway, so she's kind of sassy, kind of got an attitude. Kind of don't want to trick or treat, but kind of do. The little boy is having a grand old time. Shanique's kids are having a grand time. They get back to Shanique's house, and Robert tell them they not eating the candy. Okay, y'all know this candy be injected with stuff. People be putting razors in it. This must have been going on for a long time because my mama used to say the same thing. And I can only think of one time where somebody actually had some contaminated candy and it came out on the news, and I was very young. I have not heard of anything else going on, not in our neck of the woods anyway. But my mama did not want me to eat that candy, and You know them kids gonna eat that candy unless they took it from them that night. So anyway, what's next? Is it time for the Hayride yet? Not quite. We got Dr. Imani. She's doing an interview with this guy from some magazine or blog about the Joker. And y'all know in the Joker movie, he had a certain condition. It's called pseudobulbar effect. I think I'm saying it right. And if you've seen the movie, then you know what it entails. But she is talking about how it's a real thing. It's not just made for the movie. I was laughing because she was just like, I mean, Robert De Niro's not involved. I said, well, now, Imani, we've had 2 other Jokers since then. Maybe 3, y'all. Is it 2 or 3 that we've had since Robert De Niro? But okay, we're gonna let you finish. We are going to let you finish. But she says that the way that he behaved and the way that he acted in the movie is pretty much spot on to how somebody can behave with that effect. But we have medications in place. There's also natural things that can be done, but mostly your medical, to help keep certain things at bay and keep it level for the most part. So yeah, she did an interview. It was cool. Good to see Imani in work mode. All right, she talks to her man when she gets outside. Imani and her husband, there is something going on. I think that we're going to find out later that there might be something going on with the 2 of them. But I feel like whatever it is, they're okay with it. Like they either have mutually agreed that this space is going to be good for the 2 of them or good for their marriage, but there's something there. And but they both seem to be cool with it. Like they seem like homies almost when they talk. I was gonna say something, but it's not appropriate. So, but one day I'm gonna say it before these reviews are over. I am going to say it. So she calls him and she's talking to him about going to this party and how things were going with Jasmine, asking questions and how they got into it. And he's just like, you know what? Don't even sweat all of that, okay? Just go, be cool, be level-headed, be humble about it. Don't be condescending. And it's not about where you from, it's where you at. And I was just like, I'm not really sure exactly what that line. I mean, is that a New York, like you ain't in New York, so act like you in? I don't know, y'all. Child, I can't get into Imani and her man's little things that they talking about, but basically just play nice, right? Same thing that Robert is telling Shanique at the house. And I was just like, let me tell you something. Don't nobody on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram have to shade Shanique, because Robert does it for all of us, okay? Not only did he tell her she been acting up and that she needed to be nice, and when they go low, we go high, but he told her, maybe you should go as a witch to the party because that's what you've been acting like. I said, Robert. He kept correcting her words. It's not sneakers, it's Snickers. Okay, it's not devour, it's devour. When she was praying over the candy, I said, Robert, girl, give your wife a break. Give her a break. Oh my goodness. I used to date a dude that kind of looked like Robert. And he was short like that too. He was like 5'4", I'm 5'7". He was sweet though, y'all. Until he wasn't. Okay, honey, them short ones will play you too. All right. What's next? So Imani has invited Leah as her +1. Okay, +1s are +1ing. Y'all remember that? And Leah's with it, because Leah, one thing I will say about Leah, I don't appreciate everything that Leah does, but I do appreciate that she is going to be the only one that gets the match blazed on this show. We tried to get Shanique and Jasmine to do it. They failed, so we're going to see if we can get Leah to do it. All right? Imani says she really don't like Halloween. She don't really understand why people get dressed up, and she doesn't really understand why people want to be scared. And Imani, I believe Imani's zodiac sign is a Leo. I'm thinking it is, or I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to go back and look again. But whatever she is a stick in the mud at times, and I noticed that in season 1. And every time it would be time to do something fun, she would be like, I don't understand why anybody would want to do that. Okay, I don't drink, and I don't dress up, and I don't go to haunted houses, and I just be like, oh, what do you like to do, Imani? But I get it. Everybody doesn't like the same things. So I'm gonna mess up my little bun. But for somebody who didn't like Halloween, she sure was excited to get in her Wakanda warrior suit. Now, wasn't she? Okay, she was looking at herself in the mirror. You know, she was doing her little poses. I said, girl, you like it a little bit. A little bit? It's okay. You can tell me. I'm not going to tell nobody. So she gets dressed in her Halloween costume. Leah's going to come as some type of Air Force girl. I don't know. She had on like a little Air Force outfit. And I guess that was supposed to be like an ode to Dr. Kendra, because y'all know they picked on her Air Force pilot gold shiny suit that she had on. Whatever. So she comes with her outfit. They're going to head on. They're going to go to the party. So Dr. Britton and Matt are also on their way. They're like some type of, are they skeletons? Are they skeletons? I know Matt was Jack the Ripper, but anyway, they faces and stuff are painted. So they show up. And then Robert is a really good Freddy Krueger. I really liked his costume. Who else? Jasmine came as a sexy devil, which Britton said Jasmine came like she always is. She came as herself. Oh, gosh. Okay. Shanique was like a vampire, like a sexy vampire type of look. And then the Hobarts came as Salt and Pepper, which was also cute. They looked really cute. So I think that was everything. Oh, Dr. Courtney was there with her husband. I forgot what they were, but they came too. I think they were skeletons. So anyway, they came. We're about to get started. We're going to go on this hayride, then we're going to do this whole haunted house thing, right? So when Leah and Imani show up, Leah's just like, hey, hello, how you doing? And Shanique, I'm telling you, you could have heard a pin drop. Her face was so cracked, like, okay, this is how we doing it. This is how we doing it. Messy money, inviting plus ones or plus oneing. So they get into the haunted house. It's funny. Everybody's screaming and yelling and carrying on. And I will say, I will go on a haunted house. I am not one that likes to purposely be scared because I'm scary by nature, but I will go. I'll go watch a scary movie. I'm gonna close my eyes though, because I'm gonna be real nervous, but I'll go and I'll have a good time. And y'all, it was this ride. I don't know if y'all ever rode it, but it's either at Carowinds or Six Flags, but they got like a haunted house ride, and I used to be the only one on there like, ah! Ah! Meanwhile, y'all, you are literally like in just a little cart rolling in a circle, and y'all, you couldn't tell me that them little things leaning in on y'all. I used to be like, ooh, and it'll be cold in there. Child, the only one scared. At least I think it was Carowinds. But yeah, I used to be real spooked out. It don't take much for me. And I went to a haunted house one time at the mall too. And y'all remember when I think it was The Ring that came out, where the girl comes out of the TV. I wasn't scared at all until we got to the very end, and it tells you to turn on the TV, and we turned it on, and the person started coming out the TV box. Girl, you talking about somebody, I was like a track star. By the time my friends caught up to me, I was halfway across the parking lot of the mall. I'm talking about the part way back where you park for your healthy heart. Healthy heart walking. That's how far I had ran out in that parking lot. I ran completely out the mall, full speed. But anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting off subject, y'all. The episode was boring. I have to add in my own stuff. So they come out, and Imani is just like, I don't want to ever do nothing like that again. Don't ever ask me to do in our New York accent. They go to like this little bar, and they order drinks. They get food. So the ladies sit down, and y'all know once the ladies sit down, it's time to get to it. So they get to it, right? Jasmine starts it up. She's asking about the kids. Imani, how is it since your husband's not home? And Imani's just like, it's pretty much the same. I mean, when he was there, we kind of did our own thing anyway. And I was just like, Imani, why are you talking so much to these ladies? I don't know if she just likes to see their reaction, or if she just really don't care. She's not drunk because she doesn't drink, but yeah, Leah is just kind of looking like, Okay, so she's telling them like, oh yeah, we both just kind of do our own thing anyway. Like yesterday was our anniversary and we both forgot, and I was just like, shoot, get your money, boo. That's all I'm worried about. And this part was funny because it just speaks to the differences of people in their individual relationships. Like, I'm not quite an Imani, but I'm definitely not a Jasmine or a Shanique, because both of them are just like, oh, that's really sad. Like, what do you mean? He doesn't romance you. Like, you guys aren't doing this. And how do you forget your anniversary? Like, that's really sad. They've been together for a long time. And, you know, I mean, people are different. Like I said, I think I'm in between the both of them, but I'm probably more of an Imani than I am a Shanique or a Jasmine, because some people need a little bit more in their relationships, require a little bit more. Other people are just completely laid back, completely chill. They just need, like, you know, a couple good date nights out of the month, and then the rest of the time they are pretty good. They kind of just live, and, you know, I don't know, like, it works for some people. But I was just laughing because Imani just kept going on and on, like, yeah, you know, it don't really matter to us. We just kind of do our own thing. But my friends always tell me I'm the perfect candidate for to get cheated on, because I'm spacey. I've told y'all before, I'm real spacey. I'm real. I will do my own thing. So I have to get with somebody who is not super needy, is not jealous, does not possess. He can have ego, but long as he is able to apply it to himself and not think that anything I do has to do with him specifically, because I've dated sensitive guys before and it has been hell, because they take everything that I do very personally. The person that I'm with now, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna be home in, like, you know, the next hour, and he'll be like, okay, so that's about 3 hours your time. Because I will do it, y'all. I will be coming straight home, and next thing you know, I go to TJ Maxx, and then I want to go to Ross, then I want to go get some yogurt, then I'm just sitting in the car on the phone. Next thing you know, it's 9 o'clock. I got off work at 5, so yeah, I just do my thing, and he's the same way. So I just have to trust you. We have to know each other, and it just works. And then both of us, you asked us the day we started dating, I do not remember. I do not remember. All I remember is that it was a summertime. That's all I can really tell you. Because I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Maybe I need to be by myself. What y'all think? So anyway, Shanique and Jasmine aren't really feeling it, and they still think something is wrong with that, right? Then they bring up, how did the whole Air Force suit come up? Let me see if I got it in my notes. Oh, they start talking to Dr. Kendra, right? And Dr. Kendra says that she's still unpacking. She's still trying to conquer the closet. I said, y'all gonna have to knock down a wall. Did y'all see that closet? It made my skin crawl. I cannot stand anything that looks like hoarding. Makes me sick to my stomach. So when I saw them clothes piled up like that, I said, oh, no. I'm sure it's not nasty in there, but I don't like junk like that. That makes my skin crawl, so I wasn't ready for that. I think it was Leah who brought up the whole Air Force comment and her wearing her outfit, and she was like, I just wanted to say thank you for inviting us to your home, and I also wanted to let you know that I apologize because I shouldn't have said that, you know, but I did say it, and I do own it. And the way she brought it to you, though, was messy. She brought it to you, and Shanique was just like, I didn't bring it to her that way. She said, no, you laughed. And Shanique said, yeah, I laughed because it was hilarious. So now her and Imani, Leah and Imani are laughing, saying they're going to give Shanique the messy crown because she brought it up like she didn't do anything wrong. Kendra's over it. Kendra doesn't care because obviously I know I look good. I said, girl, you better boost yourself, but I'm going to let you know that Air Pilot outfit was not it. But yes, go off, Kendra. And she said, obviously, I inspired her outfit tonight, so I know that I got the fact. I was just like, okay, girl, go ahead and boost yourself up. But yeah, y'all. And what did Kendra wear the outfit for? Was it to big up Kendra, or was it to pick on Kendra, or was it to pick on Shanique? I just really didn't get why she did it, because the shade could have went both ways. But okay. So While they're over there talking about people being messy, Jasmine's like, Leah, what's your problem? Like, why are you looking like that? Like, what is your issue right now? Like, we're ladies. We're all trying to keep it classy. And Leah's like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you even talking to me? My issue was she was being messy and bringing it up. She didn't say what she said. She didn't say that she was laughing. She just brought it up like I had done something wrong. And Shanique was like, yeah, but we don't need to be talking about our friends. And true, but we don't need to be laughing either, right? You could have checked her then if it was a problem, right? So the guys are just kind of like, whatever. Kendra decides that it's time to go home. And everybody decides that it's time to go home. Well, sometime in between going home and going to the car, Shanique is getting with Robert because Robert told her, again, you cutting up. And Jasmine is talking to Leah, and Leah's just like, your friend is rude. Your friend is messy. And Jasmine said, no, my friend is real. I know her, and she just keeps it real. She says what's on her mind. And she was just like, girl, please, go over there with your brain, okay? She could start a fire, and you would clap. That's not true. That's not true. You know what? I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. And Leah's just like, yeah, go on. Go on with the other half of your brain. And so... yeah, y'all, I guess Leah gonna get it started. They end up leaving for the night. And Leah was just like, she gonna come up to me trying to talk to me. What I got to talk to her about? You know, salad with no salad dressing? Anybody said carrots? That was probably the most exciting part of the episode. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye.